stands alone. Spectacular catch. Complete game for Walker Buehler.
Welcome to R.B.I. Baseball 20.
And welcome to the Chaos Demons continuation of the New York Yankees 60-game abbreviated season in R.B.I. Baseball 20. This is the Chaos Demon, and currently we've only had one game in the season where we took care of Washington in an epic, I wouldn't say epic, but a very close battle with a final score of 4-3. With a surprising 2-run home run from Garrett Cole that put us in the lead for the league. Didn't put us in the lead for the rest of the game, but it got us to 3-1. Then they tied it, and then we got an extra run later on a second Voit home run. But what a game that turned out to be. Washington always plays close games, and I certainly am looking forward to the next one. So as I wash my glasses, it's too early to really look at standings. Because of the day off here between our first and third games, a lot of other teams played games in that day, so we're going to see more movement in standings than usual when we go check them after the game. But basically right now the Yankees sit at 1-0. And they're in third place in the AL East, while with an 0-1 record, the Washington Nationals sit in fourth place in their division. That's pretty much the gist of it. And so with that, let's jump into today's game without wasting further time. Yankees will be wearing their classic road grays. Washington has decided to switch things up and wear their alt uniforms, which are their red uniforms with the white swooshy W. I like those as well. I like the swooshy W. It's a classic look, but modern at the same time. We turn off that stupid mercy rule. Official game time today is 7:15 p.m., so it is a night game. 7:15 is usually 7:08 are usually the national broadcast. I'm not sure what a 7:15 is. Maybe ESPN? I'm not sure. Either way, I went through the difference between defense and offense last time, so no need to go through that again. Tanaka making his first start. So we got the right-hander Tanaka against the right-hander Max Scherzer, who's their number 2 pitcher. Can you believe it? Max Scherzer, a number 2. But he has as graciously accepted the role as any ace can. This is going to be a matchup where obviously Washington's favored because of the pitching matchup. But Tanaka's a top 10 pitcher in the past 6 years he's pitched, so we can't forget about that. Scherzer may blow you by, but Tanaka will switch things up on you in a heartbeat. Alright, so the glasses are cleaned, everything is set. Hopefully my voice is being heard. And with Tanaka in, we go to the lineups. Lineups for today's designated hitter versus left-hander lineup is LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Voit, Urshela, Torres, Sanchez, and Tanaka. Yankees are very right-handed, which may be a positive against certain teams, but mostly a detriment. They don't have the balance that you'd like to see in past years where with a mix of switch hitters and lefties. If you look over at the Washington lineup, you'll have right fielder Stevenson batting first, batting second, shortstop Trey Turner, batting third, left fielder Juan Soto, batting fourth, first baseman Asdrubal Cabrera, batting fifth, third baseman Holt, batting sixth, catcher Suzuki, Batting 7th, second baseman Garcia. Batting 8th, center fielder Robles. And batting 9th, the pitcher Scherzer. And as you see, they're at left, right, switch, left, right, right. So they have a very solid mix. While the Yankees are just right-handed dominant for a team that has a short-handed portion left. I don't know. I mean, we have some lefties, and if I had room, like a 28-man roster, I'd have 2 more lefties up there, but I just don't. And I took the better players, and they're righties. And that's just how it's going to be. Wait there 1 more second. All right. So game 2. Let's see. The New York Yankees. Let's double check the records first before I go any further. Right, the Yankees are 1-0. American East. In third. Well, they're at Washington, who are 0-1. NL East and in 4th. Okay. Just wanted to double check that and get that out the way. Alright. Oops. Game options better be Mercy Rule off. We'll change your unis. We'll go back to their unis they chose. Tanaka Scherzer. Lineups are set. Let's jump into the game.
Play ball!
And play ball has been sounded. And here's the first pitch to LeMahieu.
Steer right.
Steer right down the middle as we start off this ball game.
Strike!
Cutter low in the zone, 0-2.
Foul.
And DJ fouls that off, keeping the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, you're out.
Four-seamer blows by him for strikeout 1. This brings up Judge.
Ball.
Takes a ball on the outside. I don't know why he even feinted bunt. That was odd. Judge rips this into left center, and that's going to drop. But is it enough time? Nope. Judge turns around from first thinking he can make it, but it was hit so hard, it's just a hard hit single. But Judge is on base. Hicks swings at the first pitch, but it was too inside and jammed him, and he gets caught by the right fielder. So 2 quick outs with Judge on first brings up Giancarlo Stanton.
Strike.
Stanton takes a strike. Stanton blasts this, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. And runners on first and
He's
second.
safe.
This will bring up Luke Voigt. And Voigt hits this first pitch hard and deep back to the track and only to the track. So Yanks either were taking their pitches or swinging at the first, got a couple hits, but nothing came of it. So after one, no score as we go to the bottom of the first. Masahiro Tanaka is going to take his first pitch of the Yankees season. And that's a grounder to LeMahieu, who picks it up and throws it over for the out. Next up is Trey Turner.
Steer right.
Trey Turner swings over the slider for strike one.
That's a strike.
Fastball high and in for strike two. And you know Tanaka's feeling it when he throws that fastball because that's not one of his better pitches. Cutter inside, strikes out Turner. Great job by Tanaka there. Brings up Juan Soto.
Strike.
Strike. The lower part of the zone, 0-1. Curveball that's limped over to LeMahieu, who throws the first. And that'll complete the first inning. 1-2-3. And with that, Urshela, Torres, and Sanchez will lead off the second.
Ball.
There's a ball high in the zone.
That's a ball.
Urshela takes ball two high in the zone.
Strike.
This one caught the inside part of the plate for a strike. 2-1.
Strike.
Four-seamer inside. 2-2.
Strike out.
And added a little something to that fastball and struck Urshela out. Blew it right by him.
That's a strike.
Swings at a curveball outside, so Torres is 0-1. Torres hits this right up the middle,
He's
but
out.
caught by a diving stop by the shortstop. Which brings up Gary Sanchez with no on and 2 out.
Strike.
Swings at the inside cutter.
Strike.
Inside four-seamer.
Strikeout.
3 pitches in the same spot off the plate, but Gary was looking for something to go over the edge, and he just couldn't find it, so he goes down. You go to the bottom of the second. Tanaka now pitching. And Tanaka's pitch is hit high and deep, back at the track where Hicks
He's
catches
out.
it about halfway along the track. This brings up Holt.
That's a ball.
Fastball outside for a ball.
Ball.
Sinker also goes outside for a ball.
Steer right.
That splitter drops in the zone for a strike. That curveball goes, but Torres with the dive throws over to first and makes the out. Great job by Torres on that dive. This brings up Suzuki for his first at bat of the game.
Strike!
Slider in the lower corner gets called a strike.
That's a strike.
Gets him on the swinging fastball on the opposite lower corner. So 0-2 quick on Suzuki. Tries to get him to chase, but he gets a piece of it off the end of the bat, but caught by Stanton. And that'll end the inning. So after 2, 0-0, as Tanaka, LeMahieu, and Judge will lead off. So here's Tanaka in his first at bat.
Strike!
Swing and a miss past the fastball.
Strike!
Swings through the slider. 0-2. No one's on base, so Tanaka really doesn't have an option to bunt, but he hits it over to third. Quick throw out to first.
He's out.
And Tanaka is out. This brings up DJ LeMahieu. And DJ pops this up into possible no man's land. No, the center fielder gets there in time. Makes the out for 2 quick outs. This brings up Aaron Judge.
Ball.
Who takes a low ball.
Ball.
Another inside ball, so Judge starts out 2-0.
Ball.
He holds up. 3-0 count to Judge. Let's see if they throw him a strike.
Ball 4. Take
No,
your
they
base.
decide to walk Judge. Bring up Aaron Hicks.
Strike!
Aaron Hicks takes a strike on the inside. And Hicks hits this into right center. Judge rounding second. And Judge is going to stop at third. Hicks stops at second. So we got men at second and third with 2 out. And Giancarlo Stanton up back the dish.
Strike!
Swings at the high four-seamer. 0-1. Judge just dribbles that ball. Nowhere to go. Throwing to first
He's out.
for the out. Just off the inside part of the bat. Couldn't go anywhere. And the Yanks threatened, but nothing came of it. So it's still after 2.5, 0-0. This brings up Tanaka again.
That's a ball.
Tanaka throws a cutter for a ball.
Strike!
That sinker hits the zone for a strike. This one was hit off the edge of the bat. LeMahieu goes back and makes the
You're
catch
out.
in the lower right field grass. For 1 out, brings up Victor Robles. Robles
Steer, right?
gets a nasty slider for strike 1. That splitter was up and in, and it's hit into left where Stanton runs and makes the catch for the out. So 2 outs, brings up the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Strike!
Scherzer takes a strike up and in. This fastball away is hit to Urshela and thrown out to first.
You're out!
And that retires the side 1, 2, 3. From the first 9 batters he's seen, he's got them all out. Here we go to the top of the 4th, leading off by Voit. Voit,
Out!
straight hit right to the shortstop for the out. This brings up Gio.
That's a strike.
He takes an inside fastball, 0-1.
Strike!
Same pitch, 0-2. And the same pitch again, but this time Gio was on it, and it's going to slowly roll to the wall. Gio rounds first, heads to second, and that'll be a stand-up double with one out for Gio Gonzalez. This brings up Gleyber Torres.
Strike!
He takes a fastball on the edge of the zone.
That's a strike.
Slider right in the middle, so a quick 0-2.
That's foul.
Gets a piece of it and fouls it off.
Foul ball.
Fouls that one off as well.
Strike. 3, you're out.
Strikes out on the upper inside fastball. Gary Sanchez up next. And Gary hits this, and it doesn't get through. Throw to first, and Gary's out. And again, the Yankees get a man in scoring position, but they can't do anything. So after 3.5, still 0-0. This brings up Stevenson, the top of the order here in the fourth. Pops this one up into shallow left. Can anybody get to it?
There's a foul.
Drops in the stands. Cutter inside, right to LeMahieu to vote for the out. The old 4-3 outs. Brings up Trey Turner here.
Ball.
Trey takes a slider for a ball.
Ball.
Takes another curveball for a ball. This one's hit high, but Torres picks it up and throws the first for the out. Juan Soto comes up next. Soto hits this, and it's veering foul into the stands. So no balls and 1 strike. He's going to throw a fastball up and into Soto. Judge runs over it, makes the catch, and retires the side. And after 4, the score is still tied 0-0. Masahiro Tanaka will lead off the inning here in the 5th.
Strike.
And swings at the high fastball. Tanaka hits this one high and deep. Back to the track. Masahiro Tanaka hits a home run. Back-to-back Yankee pitchers in their games hit home runs. Absolutely unheard of from an American League team, as Masahiro puts his team up 1-0 on his back. Absolutely amazing. You know Scherzer was pitching softballs to him. This one's a liner to short and caught. So now with 1 out, Aaron Judge 1-for-1 with a walk.
Strike.
Swings at the 4-seamer high. And Judge rips this into left, but caught by the left fielder for the 2nd out. This brings up Aaron Hicks. And Hicks hits this one hard, high and deep, back, track, wall, and it's out of here! Aaron Hicks hits a bomb 384 feet. That's the 2nd home run given up in this inning by Max Scherzer. And the Yanks go up 2-0 on 2 solo home runs. Giancarlo Stanton up next with 2 outs.
Strike.
Takes the first pitch, which is a slider right down the heart of the plate. And he hits this one high and deep, back to the track, and back-to-back home runs. 3rd home run given up by Scherzer this inning. Giancarlo hits his 414 feet. And he goes back-to-back with Hicks going, putting the Yanks up 3-0. This brings up Luke Voigt, and Scherzer is starting to look rattled here in the 5th. And a base hit by Luke Voigt right into left field. They better start warming somebody up if I was them. And another base hit on the first pitch. Yankees are just hitting Max Scherzer like it's nothing. Gleyber now up with men on first and second with 2 outs.
That's a ball.
Ooh, first pitch was inside to push Torres away.
Strike.
So wing and a miss at a cutter outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a foul ball.
Torres fouls that off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this one's hit. This might be a double.
Out.
Oh no, that was all they needed was the quick short throw to third for the out. But the Yanks did some damage of 3 solo shots in the 5th. Go up 3-0. Led off by the Masahiro Tanaka home run. Wow.
Strike.
Curveball catches Cabrera off guard as he swings and misses through that. So a quick 0-1. This one's grounded over to Voigt, who picks it up and touches first
Out.
himself for the first out in the 5th. Here's Holt.
Strike.
Takes the first pitch as a strike. This one's hit hard, high and deep, back into right center. Judge catches it just before the warning track for the second out, which brings up Suzuki. This one's grounded on the first pitch to Urshela, thrown out to Voigt at first. And that ends the 5th inning, making the game official as the Yanks are up 3-0 here going into the top of the 6th. This brings up Gary Sanchez against Max Scherzer.
Strike.
And Gary takes that first slider up and in.
That's a ball.
Takes the ball. Scherzer
That's a foul
fouls
ball.
that ball off. And he swings through the high fastball and strikes out. Masahiro Tanaka back up at the plate. Tanaka, base hit down into left center. Is Tanaka going to round first? Tanaka's rounding first and he's going for 2. And he gets it double. Tanaka with a home run and a double today. Holy cow.
Ball.
High fastball to LeMahieu with 1 out. This ball's hit hard, high and deep, back to the track. And a home run for DJ LeMahieu. The Bronx Bombers bombing him 400 feet exactly for LeMahieu as it drives home Tanaka without allowing him to have to run and him 5-0 Yankees lead. Scherzer is coming out of the game for Harper as Judge steps into the batter's box. And Judge on the first pitch hits the ball high, deep, back, track, over to the bullpen, and a home run for Aaron Judge, 394 feet. Washington cannot get the Yankees out as they now lead 6-0. Aaron Hicks now up.
Ball.
Takes the high ball, 1-0.
Ball.
2-0.
That's a strike.
Ooh, generous strike call there in the high zone. 2-1.
That's a strike.
Swings at a ball out of the zone, evens the count at 2-2. And hits this ball high and deep, back to the track, and caught at the track for the second out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now stepping up to the batter's box. And Giancarlo hits it and straight to the shortstop. And that'll stop the beating that the Washington Nationals been taking. Another 3 runs here in the 6th. And Tanaka's on fire. Tanaka taking on the back end of the order. Garcia first. Let's see if Garcia can get things rolling for the Nationals here.
Steer rag.
First pitch is a striker, is a splitter right in. Second pitch is a cutter that comes in, hit off the handle. Aaron Judge settles under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Robles is next.
That's a ball.
Robles stays away from that ball. 1-0.
Strike.
Slider in there for strike 1.
Ball.
Slider misses for a ball.
Steer rag.
Splitter catches the bottom of the zone. So 2-2 count.
That's a ball.
Robles doesn't chase the slider, so we got a full count going. And this ball is a fastball, but it's hitting to left field where Stanton's under it and makes the catch for the second out of the 6th. This brings up the pitcher, Harper. Let's see if the pitcher can do anything.
Strike.
Pitcher takes a strike.
Strike.
Takes strike 2. And he chops off the high ball over to Urshela. Throws it first to the out. Tire of the side. So after 6, the Yankees are leading 6-0. And with no hits on the Washington side, we can't help but think that Masahiro Tanaka is on pace for a special game.
That's a ball.
Voigt takes the ball. Little grounder up, dove by the third baseman, thrown out at first. Gio Urshela, who's 2 for 3 on the day.
Foul ball.
Gio pulls that ball away. No balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
Swings under the fastball, 0-2.
Foul ball.
Pulls that ball foul on the third baseline.
Strike.
And
3
swings and misses on the inside fastball. So 2 down. Torres now up, who's 0 for 3 on the day. Hasn't gotten a hit all season. A little dribbler to third, throwing across and out. So Yankees show nothing for that as we go to the bottom of the 7th with the top of the order coming up. Here's Tanaka here in the 7th. Looks like he's still got plenty of gusto. So
Strike.
here's a strike on the edge there.
Strike.
Another strike on the edge.
Ball.
Can't get him to chase that sinker.
Ball.
Or that one. So we got a 2-0. 2-2 rather. Strikes out Stevenson on the high slider. This will bring up Trey Turner.
That's a strike.
A fastball on the outside. Strike one.
Ball.
Sinker inside for a ball. That slider's hit into possible no man's land. And Stanton
Out.
gets over there and makes the catch for the second out. Which brings up Juan Soto.
Strike.
Soto gets the Tanaka gets the generous call for the strike there. This is low, but diving stop by Voit, and he steps on the bag for the out, and that retires the seventh. After 7 innings, no hits by Washington as we go to the top of the 8th. Whoa, this is getting exciting. We might be seeing history here, boys. Gary Sanchez up.
That's a ball.
Takes the ball.
Strike.
Strike at the lower part of the zone. And this ball's hitting to left center, but has a little too much loft in it for the left fielder to get to it for the out. Tanaka 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Strike.
Swings and misses on the changeup on the corner. They've got to pitch to him like a normal pitcher at this point.
Strike.
Forcing him out of the zone.
Strike.
Takes the changeup inside for the strikeout. And that brings up LeMahieu.
Strike.
Swings under the changeup. 0-1. And it bounces off the pitcher. Lucky break. That would have shot right through the infield. So LeMahieu's out as we go to the bottom of the 8th with the middle of the order coming up. Tanaka still on the mound here in the 8th inning.
Strike.
Cutter in there for a strike.
Ball.
Slider that didn't really slide, so 1-1.
That's a strike.
Gets the corner of the zone for strike 2. And that slider's up and in on the hands. Judge gets over right and makes the catch for the first out of the 8th. This brings up Holt. He takes the first pitch strike. This one's hit hard, high and deep, back to the track, to the wall, and gone!
See ya. Home run.
After 8 7 1/3 innings of no-hit ball, Masahiro Tanaka gives up a home run to Washington. What a performance by Tanaka, though. We gotta give him a round of applause. What an amazing day. Let's see if they'll let him finish out the inning.
Strike.
There's a strike. This one's hit hard and
Out.
caught by Urshela for the out. And Garcia.
Strike.
Called for the strike.
That's a strike.
High sinker called for strike 2.
That's a ball.
Fastball way high. And this one's hit into no man's land for another base hit. That's the second hit given up. This brings up Victor Robles.
Strike.
He takes a strike.
Strike.
Strike two. And strike three. Strikes out Robles and gets out of the eighth. So after 8 innings, 1 run, 2 hits allowed, both in the eighth, Yankees up 6-1. What a game for Masahiro Tanaka.
Ball.
First pitch is a ball. And Judge hits this one high and deep, back, but not enough power, just to the track.
Out.
This brings up Aaron Hicks. Hicks hits this one high and deep, back to the track, and just to the track. 2 strong hit balls. Brings up Giancarlo Stanton. And Giancarlo rolls one, and it's bobbled by the third baseman, and that's going to allow Hicks to get to first base. Well, not sure if they'll call that an error or a hit. But
Strike.
Voit takes the first pitch. Fastball inside for a strike.
Strike.
Swings at the dipping changeup, so 0-2. Judge hits this, and it curves.
Foul ball.
So ring and a miss at the changeup outside. Yankees go down. And here we are in the ninth with Harper, Stevenson, and Turner coming up. Do they leave in Masahiro Tanaka to face them? They're going to take Tanaka out after 8 amazing innings, and they're going to bring in Zach Britton to close things out. Britton's first pitch is hit hard, high and deep, and it's gone!
That is out of here.
So they put in a reliever, and he immediately gives up a home run on his first pitch, which brings them to 6-2 Washington underneath the Yankees. Amazing.
Strike.
There's a strike by Britton.
That's a ball.
There's a ball.
Strike.
Another strike.
Strike.
And strikes out Stevenson on those pitches. Up next is Turner.
Steer right.
Catches the strike there.
Ball.
Misses with the ball. This one's hit, and an amazing dive by Torres to make the catch. And with 1 left, it's Juan Soto.
Ball.
He takes a ball.
Steer right.
And a strike.
That's a strike.
Another strike.
That's a ball.
And the ball. And strikes out Soto to end the game. Yankees win. The Yankees win. Winner of the game easily goes to Tanaka. It's a 1-0, pitching 8 innings of 2 hit ball, allowing 1 run. Loser goes to Max Scherzer. As we dive deeper into the game, the duration of the game. Duration's 35 minutes. So plenty of multi-hit games for the Yankees, including Judge, Hicks, Stanton, Urshela, and Tanaka. Giancarlo went 3 for 5. Home runs by LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Stanton, and Tanaka. Just an amazing performance by Tanaka. You look at the other side, 2 hits, one by Holt and one by Garcia, and Holt is the one who hit the home run off of the relief pitcher Britton. You scroll down, Tanaka, 8 innings, 2 hits, 1 run earned, 3 strikeouts, and Britton, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 run earned, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run. Max Scherzer went 5 1/3, allowed 11 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and allowed 4 home runs. Harper then came in to close out the game with 2 hits, 1 run earned, 3 strikeouts, and 1 home run. And that sums up the game. Basically, Tanaka is the MVP easy, as he dominated Washington in this game. Congratulations. And the next game is going to be a day game on Sunday, July 26th at 1:05. Where after the game, the New York Yankees improved to 2-0, while Washington goes to 0-2. Yankees still remain in 3rd place. While the Nationals at 0-2 have dropped to 5th place. So now the pregame record here is going to be the New York Yankees 2-0. The AL East still in 3rd. And they're at Washington, who are now 0-2. And who are in the NL East and now in last place. So, once again, the next game is tomorrow, Sunday the 26th at 1:05, so our first day game of the year. Once again, if you want to stick around and watch, I'm just going to shut the stream down and set everything up for the next game. So bear with me, and I'll be back in quicker than you can think. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you within 5 minutes.